In automotive coatings, a formulation that performs flawlessly in the laboratory can still fail on the production line. Understanding why this happens requires a deep appreciation of the interplay between formulation assumptions, process variability, and production realities. Formulation assumptions are typically based on controlled laboratory conditions. Flat spray panels, precise ambient temperature and humidity, optimized atomization, and ideal flash-off and bake profiles. Chemistries are tested at nominal DFT, with solvent evaporation, rheology evolution, and cross-linking kinetics carefully balanced. Laboratory evaluations often ignore the complex geometries, thermal mass, and airflow patterns present on full vehicle bodies. Production realities introduce variability that can stress even robust formulations. Process drift. Over time, spray gun wear, nozzle variations, robot path deviations, and coating viscosity drift can alter application parameters subtly but significantly. Environmental variation. Temperature, relative humidity, and airflow in the spray booth and bake oven can fluctuate, affecting solvent evaporation, film formation, and cure kinetics. Operator influence. Manual interventions, cleaning procedures, and layer thickness adjustments introduce inconsistency that may not be captured in laboratory simulations. These production-induced variations can interact with formulation sensitivities to create defects or failures. For example, a metallic base coat with a narrow solvent evaporation window may appear uniform on panels, but model or cloud on full bodies under slightly different airflow. A clear coat optimized for nominal DFT and ideal bake may retain residual solvent, leading to popping or adhesion loss if film build varies. Primers may fail to provide consistent adhesion if subtle changes in temperature or substrate condition are not compensated by the solvent and resin system. Failures in production are often misinterpreted as formulation issues, when the root cause is inadequate RD&I validation under realistic conditions. Laboratory testing that does not simulate full-scale production, including part geometry, oven thermal profiles, flash-off variability, and environmental fluctuation, cannot reliably predict performance. From an RD&I perspective, avoiding production failures requires a system-level approach. Robust formulation design, solvent packages, rheology modifiers, and resin architectures that tolerate realistic process variability. Process-aware validation, multi-angle, multi-thickness, and full geometry testing to replicate production conditions. Operator and environmental factors, incorporating variability into lab simulations to identify critical sensitivity points. OEMs expect coatings to perform reliably across the entire production window, not just under idealized lab conditions. A formulation may be technically excellent, but still fail to meet appearance, adhesion, and durability standards if these real-world factors are ignored. In summary, good formulations fail in production when the assumptions of lab testing do not match production realities. Effective RD&I requires integrating formulation design, process simulation, and robust validation to ensure coatings meet OEM specifications consistently. If you have technical questions related to lab-to-line translation, formulation sensitivity, process drift mitigation, or full-scale production validation, share them in the comments for discussion in future episodes.